If you're looking for any English Pokemon single or sealed card or stuff, just check the ccgcastle.com and use the TCG Center 5 code as you can see in front of you to get a 5% discount on your purchases when you redeem the code. So um, CCG Castle will ship the cards worldwide, so you don't need to worry about your location. So just visit the page and use the code if you want to buy anything. Once again, welcome back to Pokemon TCG Center. Mario with you, and today we'll be looking at the expanded deck format, and this is one I made today. It's a Donphan with the Hawlucha and basically with the Shaman for support. So it's a little different list that you would be probably seen that other players play. But what I have in my mind is turn 1 Donphan with the strong energy for the 60 and possibly Hypnotoxic Laser with the Verbank for the 90 if you go first with the Walley, of course. So that's the main focus on this deck. So it all depends on how fast you can set up, if you can get Fanfi in your active spot, if you can get energy, if you can get Rubber Substitute for your bench, if you can get Walley turn 1, so you can search Fanfi and Walley into Donphan, and basically you can spinning turn for the 40, 60 with the strong energy, the band, and yeah, you can basically also play laser and Verbank and leave your opponent with the chance to not be able to attack you even if he cannot wake up. And basically with that combination you also have the Focus Sash, which will also allows you to stay alive if your opponent can one hit your Dolphins and Hawluchas and Fanfis. So pretty much that's the strategy, and when you set up, once you set up, you can just play Parallel City and cut those two Shamans from your bench and pretty much later play again Burbank City Gym. So this is not a huge problem in this deck, trust me. So let's start with the Pokemons. We have 13 Pokemons, 38 trainers and supporters, 9 energies. A lot of people would probably say, well, 9 energies is not good. What if you waste few of them? Well, you always can super road back 3 regular energies, and you can also play Dowsing Machine for the second super road, so that means like you have 2 super roads in this deck. So basically 2 Shamans for the setup. Even if you start with a Shaman in the front, you can Sky Return for the 30 with the double color synergy, or you can try to search your deck for the switch and retreat for the free. Hawlucha, I decided to play 3 of them. They're also pretty good because you can hit possibly for the like 100, no, for the 100, you can hit only for the 8 damage with the strong energy or EX Pokemon because we play Hypnotoxic Laser, but with the Verbank and Laser you can increase possibly to 110, so that's also good. Only with 1 energy and with that Focus Sash, your Hawlucha will probably stay alive without any problem. 4 Fanfis and 4 Donphans for the main attacker with the spinning turn. 40, 60 or 90, depend on what you can take, and pretty much switch it to your benched Rubber Substitute and prevent your opponents from taking any prize card. You can also finish the game with the wreck for the 80 plus 60 if there's a stadium card, but that all depends on the situation of the gameplay and on the game how it goes. From the ace pack, I decided to play Dowsing Machine because in this deck you'll be able to discard 2 cards from your hand and put a trainer card from your discard pile back to your hand. So basically, you can play Dowsing Machine for any trainer or supporter card additional that you might need. 4 lasers. With the lasers, you can slow down your opponent, asleep them, affect with the poison, increase the damage that they will be affected per turns, and between turns 4 Rubber Substitutes. Pretty much when it's knocked out, your opponent does not take the additional price, but it's a trigger ability of, for example, teammates, because rubber substitute was knocked out, and your opponent, for example, can play teammates, so that will trigger that ability. One Starly Megaphone to discard all tools attached to all of your opponent's Pokemons. Well, it's sometimes good to, if you play Mirror Match, you can discard all of those tools that your opponent play. For example, Focus Sash, and you have Dowsing Machine, so you have second Focus Sash. But in my opinion, that's not a big deal, even if you cannot discard a Focus Sash, because your opponents will probably die from the laser. One Super Road, just as I mentioned before, you can shuffle 3 in any combinations of Pokemon basic energy cards from your discard pile back into your deck. One switch, just in case you're stuck in front with the Donphan. For retreat, of course, you cannot retreat. And if you're stuck with the Shaman and you cannot retreat, one switch is always good, and with the Dowsing Machine, it's possibly second switch. 3 Trainer's Mails, look at the top 4 cards of your deck, your Marvel Trainer you'll find there. This could be pretty good just when you need to search your deck for the Ultra Ball or Versus Seeker or something like that. It will help a little bit to accelerate the deck. Of course, 4 Ultra Balls, pretty much no need to talk too much about it. 4 Versus Seekers in this deck, of course. You always need to play trainers as much as you can, so Versus Seeker is pretty good. Probably pretty a lot of people would ask me why you don't have, for example, Corina in your deck, because with Corina you can grab Pokemon, and you can also grab the, for example, Laser, Robo Substitute, or something like that. Well, I for now didn't do it, but I still thinking that I should probably do it by removing one Versus Seeker. 2 Lysanders, of course, just in case one is at the price, 1 ad, which is pretty much enough just to cut down your opponent with the price cards. 4 Junipers for the draw, 2 Walleys just to start turn 1 with the Donphan, 1 Parallel City, 2 Verbeck City Gyms, 3 Focus Sashes, and 9 energies in total, 4 Strong, 2 Double Colorless, and 3 Fighting Energies. So pretty much I will just add 1 Corina. Okay, adding 1 more Corina in this deck, and pretty much this deck is done. So if you need any of these cards, also don't forget to check ccgcastle.com. You will also get 5% discount on your purchases if you redeem the code that is TCG Center 5. So don't also miss that. Okay, so would you like to go first? Well, let's try to start second. So I can start to use attack in an early game. So let's see, what does my opponent have? Luckily I started with the Hawlucha, and on the other side it's Zarua, so I definitely even cannot attack Zarua with my Hawlucha. Maybe it's some kind of the Zoroark, but not the Zoroark Break. I wouldn't actually play the Zoroark Break in the expanded, but some people actually play it, and I don't know why. And there is the Ultra Ball that I will just discard. And it's pretty tough for me to decide the second card that I will get. Okay, let's take the switch out. There's the Shaman, so let's see if there is the Dowsing Machine for the later. Yes, there it is. Okay. Burn down, 1 Hypnotoxic Laser, just to get 1 more additional card, and 3 cards, just a Robo Substitute, Trainer's Mail. What can get me to Trainer's Mail? Another Robo Substitute, but I will definitely not use it for now. So, is that the third laser actually that I discarded? It looks like it is. No, is it the second? Okay, luckily I have 1 more. There's the Robo substitute, there is the Shaman, so I need Walley and the Donphan. Nope, I didn't get Walley, but I actually got the Donphan. I don't need to take a risk. I can... No, I can't. I actually can't knock out the Zero without that strong energy, and yeah, the first misplay from my side. But anyway, he's awakened, at least. I thought I have a Verbing, but I don't have, so yeah, that's those 20 less damages that he actually survived. But anyway, all I really need is the top deck. Something like maybe... well, I don't know what the good top deck would be. Maybe the Parallel City, definitely, to remove those two Shamans from the play. There's a Darkrai EX. Okay, so actually with the Darkrai EX, you have free retreat if you have attached any Darkness energy to your Pokemons, and there's a Dark Patch. Oh, so just the Ascension for the evolution, and I will see the first Zoroark came into play. But luckily I have Donphan. And right now I'm thinking, should I start to attack Darkrai, or I should just grab the first prize? Well, let's better go for the first prize. And coming in front with the Hawlucha like a boss is definitely the good option, because he don't have two energies, and he cannot attack with the Yveltal EX. And he even don't have the resources to use the Dark Patch, which is good. So yeah, there's a Muscle Band, but there is also the good chance that Yveltal EX will suffer a lot of damages next turn. So maybe the Dark Patch onto Darkrai. Oh, just the Yveltal, and passing the turn. Well, still thinking. Well, let's go with the... Yeah, I can definitely try to do a little pressure over that Yveltal, because Flying Press will not affect that resistance. So I can hit for the 80, and I can definitely next turn take the knockout if I can get the Hypnotoxic Laser or the Dowsing Machine. So I will definitely go for the N. Oh, so he actually ends me. And oh, there's a Dowsing Machine, so that's not bad. Dowsing Machine and Super Road with the N. So I think it cannot be worse from that. I can definitely discard Walley and the top deck card. I can attach Focus Sash to one of my Donphans, and I can go with the Super Road. Yeah, I can do a lot of crazy options, and I can maybe try to knock out that Yveltal somehow. And there's a strong energy. Okay, let's go with that way. I can take a risk, definitely, with that Dowsing Machine, and I can try to grab Lysander with the Trainer's Mail. Is there Lysander? No, it's not. It's just the Verbing City Gym. But I should probably take the Juniper instead of N. Go for the 7. There is just a lot of trash, actually. Nothing really special. A retreat. At least I can hit for the 40, which is not even close enough. Go in the front with that first Robo Substitute. I still have 2 in my hand. And maybe yeah, I was going for the Lysander, so that's the reason why I didn't take the laser and actually didn't get the laser. If I had, that Eviltal would die next turn, but it is how it is. We'll see. It's still good position for me. I just need somehow to get the Lysander to knock out that Eviltal, and later I can just knock out that Darkrai EX with the Donphan's second attack, which is ranked for 160, and if I would be able to have Verbeck and the laser, that would be enough for the knockout. And looks like he's trying to get a one-hit knockout with that Eviltal EX, so he's at this moment pretty huge threat in my eyes, so it would be pretty badass if I can top deck. There's a Pearl City actually. So I can get rid of my Shamans from the play. And yeah, I will just for now retreat onto my Donphan. Again, spin turn and go in front with that. Another Robo Substitute. So I can get one more turn. And later I can just bench down Robo and additional Havaluchas. And I still have one Robo Substitute somewhere. Either in my deck or either in my prizes. But I still have a good chance to draw something good. I have Verbank and the Robo for the next turn. And there is a Zoroark with the stand-in, so that's also a huge threat at this moment. And the Trainer's Mail. Could it be Lysander? Yes, it could be. So huge Lysander at this moment for that Eviltal EX. And definitely Flying Press for additional 80 damages. And right now I still have for like 4 Versus Seekers. And right now I'm in huge advantage because I can easily take additional 2 prizes over the Darkrai, and then later with my Donphan I can just go for the knockout over the Shaman EX, but in order to do that I need 2 times to play Lysander and somehow to survive with my Donphan. So let's see, there is double colors energy, so it looks like it would be steady in and retreat. Yes, it is. And the Mind Jack for the knockout. Well, okay, anyway, maybe, yeah, right now I'm thinking about what would be if I have the what would happen if I have Landorus in my deck, Landorus EX. I'll be able to snipe on the bench. Anyway, let's just try to charge second Donphan so I have something for the backup. And this will not be enough. Oh, it will be actually enough for the knockout. I have strong energy. I actually didn't see it, and I can definitely go with the Rubber Substitute. Yeah. So 2 more prize cards to take. And additional Donphan, which is not bad. So I have Corina. I can play it, but I don't know what I can get with it. I don't need Pokemon, and I really don't need even item card. Maybe I can try to dig additional Robo Substitute, but I don't still think that's something that I actually need. Yeah, so 2 prizes over that Evoltal and 2 prizes over that Darkrai would be just enough. So yeah, Versus Seeker will be pretty much the best card that I can actually get with the Karina if my opponent don't play N with that Versus Seeker. No, he go with the Lysander, so it looks like he will go for my Donphan on the bench. But he cannot knock him out if he cannot remove that Focus Sash from it. So yeah, Donphan will definitely stay in the play for now. And there's a fourth energy, so he actually probably don't know that he cannot knock me out if he cannot remove that Focus Sash. Heal Ball for 160. And yeah, Donphan stay alive. So there is additional Donphan. One more energy down to... Oh, well, to the second Donphan, but I actually didn't want to do that. Yeah, let's play Corina. Okay, so I can definitely take that Donphan. So I can burn it. Okay, so I didn't count the energies. Do a little misplay by attaching that energy onto the second Donphan. But anyway, I'll be taking 2 prizes. So all I really need is double colorless energy because I have the versus Seeker for the Lysander, but I either don't need to double colorless energy. I can hit right now for the 60, and with that strong energy, that's 80. And laser Verbank is enough for the knockout over the Darkrai EX, and pretty much GG in this game. I hope you guys enjoy watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more future videos. Don't forget to like or dislike this video if you don't like it. And also let me know what you think about this deck list. And yeah, don't miss CCG Castle if you need any of these cards. You can also use the TCG Center 5 code to redeem and get 5% discount on your purchases that you actually made. So the great opportunity if you need any of cards to build your deck. And yeah, there is the Versus Seeker for the Lysander. So this will be the game. Oh, I can even knock out the Shaman, or I cannot. Yeah, I can either go for the Shaman or the Darkrai, either way. It's the knockout, however you take it. Spinning turn for 160, and Laser will just do the jab and knock out the Darkrai EX. So yeah, my opponents actually managed to get only 2 prize cards. And there's the victory. So not a bad idea for this deck. I hope you enjoy watching, and I hope you like this idea with the Hypnotoxic Lasers in this Donphan deck. So yeah, it might be better tweaked, depend on what you prefer to play, but I still think that this deck list is pretty good and pretty strong and pretty solid for the expanded. So yeah, thank you for watching, and once again, have a nice day, and until the next video, goodbye.